energy,
What's up?
energy, 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 energy,
What's up?
energy, 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 energy,
What's up?
energy, 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 energy,
What's up?
energy, energy.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another one. As you can probably see here, like, there is so many things going on here. Like, there's the SMT, CBs, BISIs, and all that. Today, we're not focused on that. We focused on trading sessions. So, there are 4 trading sessions. So, okay, here's the green line I just said not long ago. Okay, the green line is the open of that specific day. So, as the day opened here, right? As the day opened here, this is the open. Sydney session started here, the candle before. So Sydney session starts at 11 p.m. This is South African time. So I'm doing this for in South African time. South African time is UTC +2. You can change it to that, then you can change it to wherever you are in the world. Okay. Then after that, at 2 a.m., right here, 2 a.m., this candle right here, I'll mark it in another color, red. At that time, Asian session opens. And during that time, okay, you can call it the Asian or the Tokyo session, but it opens. During the Tokyo session, Sydney is also still open. Sydney closes here, so let me show you. So where's 8? Sydney closes at 8. So I'll use green because Sydney closes at 8. Nah. So at 8 a.m. in the morning, Sydney closes, right? And we are still in the Asian session, but at 8, only, like between 8 and 9, only Asian session is still open. Then at 9, what happens? At 9, we get introduced to the what? The London session. What comes in at 9 is the London session. Sorry. And yeah, we're going to put that in purple. So London session comes in at 9 and ends at 6 p.m. But okay, then since we marked Tokyo with red, Tokyo or Asian session closes at 11 right here. So what have we said so far? Okay, so that I don't confuse you, right? Write down these. Say, okay, there are 4 trading sessions. There's Sydney, which is at 11 p.m. South African time to 8 a.m. South African time. Then Tokyo, the Asian session, opens at 2 a.m. South African time and ends at 11 a.m. South African time. Then London opens at 9 a.m. South African time and ends at 6 p.m. South African time. Then New York opens at 3 p.m. South African time and ends at 12 a.m. South African time. So it opens at what? 3 p.m. South African time and closes at 12 a.m. South African time. Cool. So you get the gist of it. So let me remove everything. So let me just focus on one day to show you how to use these trading sessions. I'll focus on the most recent one. Where's Friday? Where did Friday open? I'm trying to find where Friday opened. Let's just quickly find where Friday opened. Okay. So if you look at what happens, okay, market opened on the red line, right? After market opened on the red line, what do we have here? We have the Asian session. Asian will set its high and low, but usually in the range. So it's Asian and Sydney together here. They set the high. They set a high or low usually during that time. So what happens is that, okay, on Friday, it set a high, right? Let's see. Yes, it set a high. Let's mark the high right here. This is our Asian high. Asian high. right? Then London, what did London do? London set a low. So our London low. This is a London low. London low. London low. And what do we have here? Then after that, we look at, okay, so during the Asian, there was a range here. Market broke a low first. After breaking the low, it broke a high, then went to low prices during NFP. Where did NFP turn? Which is key. A lot of people don't know what NFP really does, but it just respects areas, literally. It bounced off this order block here, but it acted as if it found power from this fair value gap. It didn't really go into it, but it found power from it. Because if we go to the 5-minute chart and we're like, okay, NFP, where did you turn? Show us something. We're like, oh, NFP. Like, guys, don't find me crazy. I speak to the charts. I honestly do. I speak to the charts because, yeah, you must have a conversation with something. You must seduce it to make money. I seduce it. I seduce the market. So, what we have here, okay, it bounced off this area. It tested. This was formed the previous day on Thursday. During what? During the New York session. So, this was a New York order block. What did it do? It went into the order block and tested the fair value gap. Then boom, but it respected the order block. That's the most important part. To see that it respected the order block, you see it with this. You see? That line right there, that red line, focus on that. But okay, what did... We had an Asian high and a New York low. Then boom. London low, then boom. New York broke the low and it also created a high. So, what I'm trying to say in this video about Forex trading sessions is that, obviously, the three most important are Asian, London, and New York. But I find my best entries in New York when I trade NASDAQ. So with NASDAQ, the best entries come in New York. So, for example, this entry right here happened when? Happened in New York. The New York silver bullet. That's like my Krabby Patty formula is the silver bullet. I only enter trades between, like, in a space of 1 hour 30 minutes per day. So I only take trades from 4:30 South African time to 6 o'clock South African time in the New York session. That's the only time I'm able to take trades, profitable trades and highly probable trades with NASDAQ. So that's my key. Because let me show you this trade right here, right? If you look at it, this one is NFP. I don't trade nonsense. NFP is nonsense. Like these red news. Don't let any other trader tell you, no, trade this, trade this, trade this. NFP, nonsense. Total nonsense. But red news, just guys, know that when a trader tells you trade red news, they don't really make that money because they gambling, honestly. But don't trade NFP. Don't trade these red unnecessary news. You'll lose mind capital and so much capital for nothing. So NFP passed. I would have entered off this candle right here. I would have seen that, oh, okay, NFP played its part. Now the market is coming back to what? To respect this order block properly with candles now. I would have taken the entry here and put my TP here. So I would have taken an entry right here, TP right there, and stop loss, look at that low, knowing I was not going to pass that low, and put my TP there. Then boom, I'm out. TP hit. That's what I do. So guys, like literally, the Krabby Patty formula for trading NASDAQ is to take trades New York session only. Do not trade London. Do not trade Asian. Do not trade those. They are unnecessary and they do not move. The way I said that word, I dragged it, but it's okay. So all I want is a quick thing. There are 4 sessions, but we focus on 3. Asian, London, and New York. And you only trade NASDAQ during 1 hour. Only 1 hour. Only 1 hour like 1 hour 30 minutes from 4:30 to 6 p.m. New York time. That's only when you focus on Nasdaq. Thank you. Was a great video. I hope I unlocked a lot. Yeah, guys.
Woke up like this, I'm going big. She gave me a kiss. Mwah. That nigga's sick, I'm going big. I am a king. Yeah, nigga, I'm in. They couldn't close all the gates cause I fit. Kicking your shins. I got no time for no quit. T63 in the mill. Now there's a deal. I'm getting bigger and bigger. I mean, little by little, I'm